Hey guys, this is James, and if you saw the title, thumbnail of this video, it's not clickbait. I have quit Yu-Gi-Oh, and this will be my last video on both of my channels, RogueDuelist Trade and RogueDuelist TV. I know this is very sudden, and trust me, it is very sudden even for me. I did not anticipate this happening, at least as soon as it is happening, which is right now. This is probably a long time coming, I guess. And it's also one of the hardest things that I've probably had to do in my life because I've spent a year building this channel, and I think about 4 or 5 months building my second channel, which is RogueDuelist TV. I believe on RogueDuelist Trade, it's about 600 subscribers a month. So it's been really good, steady growth. And a lot of great things that have been coming through it, through some of the partnerships that I've had with the channel. So real quick, for those of you guys that have pre-ordered Shipping Shield, don't worry if you did pre-order. We will be fulfilling those orders. I'm working with my partner Shipping Shield, and they're going to be shipping out your orders directly to you. So no worries about that. You're going to get that. You're going to get tracking through the website and everything, but I am not going to be selling Shipping Shield anymore on RogueDuelistTrade.com. If you guys look in the description below, you can find the direct contact information with my partner who is the owner of Shipping Shield. And for the future, you guys can be in contact with him or give him your contact information, and I'm sure he can keep you updated when they have more Shipping Shield being manufactured by his manufacturer. Now, for all of my patrons, as you guys know, I have a partnership with Pro Play Games who helps me actually fulfill those orders for Yu-Gi-Oh product and such. And I'm actually going to be giving the Patreon and the Discord that's tied to the Patreon, I'm going to be giving that to Pro Play Games, and they're going to keep everything running for you guys. So you're still going to be able to get product in your wholesale rates. I'm just not going to be the face of it anymore, and that's perfectly fine with me. I just want to make sure that you guys are taken care of, and Pro Play Games is an amazing partner, and I know that they are going to do a great job in keeping the Patreon afloat and keeping you guys well served. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I throwing away something that's actually been very successful? I have a lot of amazing people that have been following this channel, which you guys are one of them, and you guys have been extremely supportive, and that's meant the world to me, and is a large reason why I've continued being a YouTuber for Yu-Gi-Oh on the channels that I have. And I'll tell you, the reason why probably started when I was 17 years old. I'm 27 years old now. When I was 17, I was getting ready to graduate high school. I did graduate high school. I was wondering if God existed. I had a lot of friends that were telling me they were atheists. I grew up in a Christian home, but I did a lot of stupid things. I was selling drugs, and I was going to take it a step further when I went into college. I had plans of things that I was going to be doing to make money in unlawful ways. And in that time, again, I had friends telling me they're atheists, and I didn't know why to tell them not to be atheists. So I started questioning whether or not I actually believe in God, specifically Jesus. And as I started asking that question as to whether or not God was real, God brought a man into my life who actually had a genuine relationship with God. And it wasn't religion, it wasn't rules, it was somebody that actually walked with him and knew who God was and actually had a relationship with Jesus. And he chose to reach out to me and my brothers, and we went to his house on a Thursday night for a group, and he prayed for me. When he prayed for me, I experienced something that I would probably call the reality of God, where my body was literally in shock, and I realized that there was something in the room that I couldn't see, but was extremely real, because all I wanted was more of it. As I started seeking that out more, I just kind of fully broke down, and I remember being at the front of a church that was completely empty, dark, music blasting on another Thursday night. I remember with my eyes closed, I heard in my heart the voice of Jesus saying, "Let go of everything that's holding you back from me. I have so much for you." And when I heard that, I broke down and I wept and cried more than I ever did, probably in my entire life. And I realized exactly what I needed to do that same night. All of the addictions that I had were gone. I had no taste for the stuff that was literally my life. I gave it up completely, and I threw everything out. I gave it all away, threw it away, and started college with that mindset. And the story continued, graduated college, got married, had children, started focusing on career, and my perspective just got completely shifted away from Jesus. And here I am today. I have this YouTube channel, I've been trying to grow multiple streams of revenue so I didn't have to work for a corporate job anymore, which I still do. And then I got to a point where I realized that my priorities in life were completely off. Because I can tell you guys beyond a shadow of a doubt that Jesus is real and that he is God, that he came into this world, he died because he wanted to make a path so that we can actually have a relationship with our Creator. But not only did he die, after 3 days, he rose again back to life. And the same Spirit that raised Jesus from the dead can live in you when you decide that you want to live for him. That requires a cost. And Jesus said in the Bible, he says you have to count the cost because living for him and following him actually isn't easy. There's a cost to it. And he represented it in a way to where if you're going to build a house, you're not going to start building that house without first counting the cost and knowing what it's going to cost you, because you're going to build a foundation, you're going to start it, but then you're not going to be able to finish it if you don't know what the cost is. I was putting all of my attention and priority in building this YouTube channel on Yugioh, and there was a conflict in my life because I realized that I needed to put my perspective and priority back to Jesus, because I know that he has things specific for me that are greater than anything I could possibly imagine. And God lets you live the life that you want to live. He makes it your choice. Following my YouTube channel and Yugioh and all that stuff is good, but I just know that God has even better. And if I continue down the Yugitubing trail and doing that, I'm just going to become more and more raveled into that lifestyle that I'm going to miss out on God's best. And I decided to count the cost, and I decided that I was willing to let this down. My Yugitubing channel, Yugioh, and all that stuff. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I picked up thousands of dollars. It's probably going to make you cringe. I picked up thousands of dollars of all my cards, everything. I put it in trash bags. I found the local dumpster and I got rid of everything because I felt in my heart of hearts, this isn't religion talking. This is a desire for the relationship with my Creator, God, Jesus. And I felt he was telling me to lay those things down because he has so much more for me. Just like he said when I was 17 years old, to let everything go that was holding me back from him because he has so much for me. I found myself going in full circle and going into just a different place to put all of my attention and perspective. Although from the surface it didn't seem bad, it was competing with me knowing him. Guys, you can have a relationship with Jesus. You can know who God is. Life is not just making money, paying for rent, paying for your mortgage, paying for your family, and just going cycle and cycle over and over again, doing the same things. Your life actually has purpose. And guys, I will tell you right now, I'm willing to put everything on the line and take all the scoffers of people thinking like, oh, this guy's a fool, this guy's a religious zealot. I'm willing to throw literally everything away. I've been spending hours and hours and hours of my time away from my family, building this Yugitubing channel, building multiple streams of revenue, going towards something that was not where God wanted me to be. But I spent so much time and I'm willing to throw all of that away. Just one person can know the value that they have and that there is a purpose why you were born. Guys, some of you might be dealing with suicide. Some of you guys might be dealing with anger. Some of you guys might be dealing with lack of self-worth, thinking that you're worth nothing because you had a family member or a close friend or somebody tell you the rest of your life that you're not going to amount to anything, that you're ugly, that you're something that you're not, and you decided to believe it. And there may be many of you, like I said, that might be even wanting to take your own life. You have thoughts going through your head of wanting to take your own life. Or you may be addicted to things like porn and you're stuck in this cycle of being in lust, and you might think it's perfectly okay. It's fine. Everybody else does it. But guys, I'm telling you, there is two kingdoms that we are not aware of. And they're both spiritual kingdoms. One is the kingdom of light and one is the kingdom of darkness. And you guys might think it's a joke. You might be laughing at me right now, but I am willing to look like a fool if it means for one person to know that they don't have to live in that any longer. You can be free. You can live for more than what you're living for right now. There is somebody who actually created you, the creator of everything, that made you with a purpose and that you have a calling. And he paid a way by making himself come into the form of a man and dying on a cross and rising again on the third day so that you can be filled with life and you don't have to live a life of death. Jesus said, "Seek and you will find, knock and the door will be opened unto you." That is a promise of God. And if you guys want to test whether or not what I'm saying is real, and if you guys are thinking, well, you know, what you're saying is nice, but I doubt it's real, or I don't know if it's available for me, I'm telling you right now, take God at his word. Jesus said, "Seek and you'll find, knock and the door will be open to you." Stop right now and ask Jesus, if you are real, show me and save me. God speaks in many ways. He speaks through people. He speaks through the Bible. He speaks through you directly. He speaks through dreams. He speaks through visions. If you guys want to know your purpose, I'm asking you right now, again, I'm willing to throw all of this away if it means that somebody out of all of these subscribers or somebody falling upon this channel and this video right when I'm ending it, that somebody would realize that they have purpose and that you can start walking in who you were made to be. Guys, I don't care what lifestyle you're coming from. I don't care what you believe and what you don't believe. If you guys want to know who God is, and if you want to know if he's real, I'm telling you right now, it's Jesus Christ. And if you call out to him and if you seek him out, he will show you that he is real and he will make himself real to you, and you can be free from all the toxic thinking and things that have been going on in your body or your spirit, and he can deliver you right now and make you whole. Reach out to me through any of my social media. I will be tracking it just for the next several days after this video posts. Let me know if you reached out to Jesus and if he reached out back to you, and if this video meant anything to you. But guys, thank you so much for following the channel as long as you did. I know I may have freaked some of you out, but you know what? I don't care. It's worth it to me. If somebody out of all the people watching this video can have a life that's completely transformed and changed because they decided to seek out their creator who loves them. He loves you. God loves you. And I love you. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. And this is James signing off for the last time on RogueDuelist Trade and RogueDuelist TV. With all my love, see ya.